Baby, let's take a ride, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Baby, take a ride with me.
What is up, Time Nova Gang Empire? It's your girl Fabri Gang Q Nova in this thing. What's poppin', y'all? What's poppin', y'all? So it is day 10 of October. Listen, you guys, we skipped 8 and 9 because we had work, and I mean work was extreme. So we're bringing you 3 videos today to make up for 8 and 9, because we ain't gonna leave you hanging. We still gonna bring out videos, okay? But today,
before we get into that,
okay,
make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and also hit that bell, so y'all can know every time we post and all that good stuff.
Okay, you know what this is. So listen, warning: if you are not 18 or older, exit this video right now. Exit stage left right now, okay? And if you are a holy, I'm gonna say holy person, and you don't like cussing, and you don't like, you know, you can exit stage right.
Yeah.
Stage right now, because this video is very, 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 very explicit, okay? Down and dirty. We finna go raw and uncut, okay? So let's get into this video. This video is Sex Me, the confession of Daddy's little freak.
But you told me what we was doing.
We are doing
the reaction, well, our reaction and our opinion to
the book Sex Me. The name of the book is Sex Me, the confession of Daddy's little freak. And I guess the author, she used her name as Daddy's girl. Yeah. Okay, so she's
supposed to be about R. Kelly.
Yeah, it's supposed to be about R. Kelly, even though his name was never mentioned. Okay, and the person that wrote this book, she's anonymous. We don't know who she is. Okay, just gonna give you that tea right now. And you should, I mean, like, if y'all just want to read the book, it was a really good story. She had a lot of errors. I'm gonna tell you this. She had a lot of errors, and she needs to you know, let somebody, you know, proofread the thing first before you go and show the world. But it was a lot of mistakes in it, but it was still a good book. I really enjoyed it. It was like us living in her shoes, getting it from her point of view instead of, you know, just going by
what we hearing.
It was really good. Yeah. So if you ain't down to hear this, then y'all can go ahead and exit right now. We'll give you a minute. We're gonna pause for you. Yeah, y'all gonna do your thing and do that. Okay. So first, I want me a little nose down, y'all, because I want to get into this. I mean, it's really serious to me. I read this whole entire book, I think twice, and I read it out loud to Bay and Eddie when he was here. So, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready for it, okay? So the book was called Sex Me, the confession of Daddy's little freak, okay? So it said, warning, I'm gonna make sure I post this for you. Warning, I am unapologetically blunt. I don't cut corners. I don't see shit. The language used in this book is extremely descriptive and explicit. So if you're not looking for it, so if you are looking for the holy version, this ain't it. So go on exit now, okay? So that's that. So do you want to get into the story first, or you want me to read the letter that she wrote to him, or how do you want to do this? Because, you know, it's up to you, and we ain't got long, but we got to go to work.
Let's get into the story and then read the letter last.
Okay, and Baby's headed to work, and I am going to work right after her. So we're trying to
get this thing.
We're trying to squeeze this in our little.
We ain't trying to go fast, you know, rush through it, because we're gonna give y'all all the details. But we kind of gotta make it a little quick, because you know we gotta go get these coins.
Yeah, we gotta go get these coins, hunty. Okay,
back up.
So you want me to read the letter?
No, we'll do that last.
Okay, we'll read the letter last. Okay, so let's get into the story.
Let's get into the story. Okay. I'll start it off.
Go ahead.
So this girl, no name, so we just gonna call her daddy's girl.
Okay.
She started loving and liking, supposed to be R. Kelly at the age of 4.
Yeah.
Taking his pictures out of magazines, putting them on the wall. Dreams of what?
Put them on her pillow too.
Yeah, wall pillar, all that stuff. Y'all know how y'all used to do back in the day with y'all little artists and all that stuff.
So the girl, hold on, pause. So she had to be at least our age, like born in the 90s or something, in order for her to be talking about Word Up. Because I remember Word Up when I was, you know, young. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah, but you made me lose my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
What
so
was
she
I
was
saying?
falling in love with him, taking pictures.
Oh yeah,
taking his pictures
and doing all
dancing to his songs on BET and stuff.
Yeah, but she wasn't like the thirsty type. So hold on, we still talking about when she was 4, right?
Yeah, she was the thirsty type. She was thirsty just like all the rest of the groupies, but she just didn't show it in public.
Oh yeah,
that was the difference.
Yeah.
So she wanted to meet R. Kelly because it seems like, babe, going off track.
Oh, I know if you wanted me to skip to that. I thought you said we were still talking about the age of 4.
Yeah,
but that really all that really happened.
Yeah, she was just telling how long she been in love with him since the age of 4.
Okay, so anyway, so she wanted to go to one of his concerts like really, really bad, but she never could get tickets because it was all the VIP and all that was always sold out. So yeah, front row seats, VIP. Well, you know, VIP is included in it. Yeah. So you know, yeah, it was always sold out. So, you know, one day she was, you know, her and her cousin, they was just sitting down. Oh, they said the cousin name?
Yeah, cousin Keisha.
Okay. You can go, babe.
Okay. So, her and her cousin was sitting outside. She was getting her hair done. I guess her cousin Keisha was a hairstylist because Keisha was doing her hair. And they was talking about they wanted to go to the next R. Kelly concert before it sold out. She said the tickets always sold out like in the blink of an eye. So
really it was impossible to get tickets.
Yeah, so she really wanted to get tickets, but she knew that Keisha could do it because Keisha fucked around with a lot of ball players and people in the industry. So she knew that her cousin could get the tickets for her. So they was talking, and you know, she waited on her cousin, and she said like 2 weeks later her cousin popped up and she had front row tickets to the concert, and she was like, okay, here comes the day I'm finna meet this man. Like,
she had it all planned out of her head. She had it planned all in her head, what she wanted to do, how she wanted to look, what she wanted to happen. Like, she had been having this moment like her entire life.
She was waiting on this.
And for it to actually finna come to reality, well, you know, hoping that it will.
Okay.
She was like very excited.
She was.
Yeah. You can go back.
So then her and her cousin ended up going to the concert, front row tickets. Front row seats to the concert. And before she went to the concert, she said it took them a long time to get ready. You know how girls are. It takes us a long time to get ready. She had to have on the perfect outfit. Her makeup had to be slayed to the gods. Her hair had to be slayed to the gods. She had to be like 100% ready. You know, she had to be, you know, popping, you know. So her and her cousin got ready real early for the concert, and they got there to the concert. And they on the front row. And she see him, and she said he seen her. He gave her eye contact. She said that
she wasn't acting all
like the groupies, screaming, yelling, pulling on him,
all in her little
zone, just just
vibing to the music.
Yes, and she was. She said she knew every song that he had. So she was singing along to the music. To the song and dancing and stuff. And you know, he saw her. He was watching. He was looking. He was looking. And she said after the concert, her and her cousin had VIP tickets, and they was in VIP. And one of his friends came over and was like, homie trying to get your attention. You know, shawty trying to get you
come over here.
Okay, and she was like, no, I'm not interested. And she said the guy went back over and, told R. Kelly what she was saying. And he came over there himself. And she was like, oh my God, he's coming over. And she said her pussy was getting wet. She did. She said she was moist between the legs. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to be, but this is what she said, okay? She said her legs was moist. She was moist between the legs as he was walking over to her. And he was like, you know, can you come over to my VIP? And she was like, nah, I'm good. You know, try to play hard. You know how you do. You try to play hard. Nah, I'm good, shawty. And he was like, oh, really? You know, he was surprised. He was shocked because, you know, I'm R. Kelly, so, you know, they love me. And you gonna tell me this? Oh, okay. So
she knew what she was doing.
She did. So I guess he gave her his number and was like, we're gonna meet up later. And she said, I'll see what I can do and all that. So she said her and her cousin left. And she said when she got in the car, she was like, oh my God, it's him. Oh my God, I just can't believe. She said she acted like a real groupie when she got in the car with Keisha and was like, you know, what should I do? Should I meet him tonight or should I make him wait? And Keisha was like, make him wait, make him wait. They like it when you make them wait. So I'm just saying that what she was saying. And so she made him wait. She said he was calling. She texted him and said, I can't come tonight. And she said before she could even send a message, he was calling like, you know, what's wrong? What's the problem? Why you can't show up? Blase, blase, this, blase, that. So she said about 2 weeks later, and she finally met up with him. Okay, at the studio, y'all. At the studio. At the studio. Okay, so I'm gonna let you go. When they met up at the studio, do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what happened at the studio? Let me get the studio together. She met him in person. Okay, she met him in person.
Yes.
I already said that. So she met him in the studio. Come on now, what's going on in the studio? Because I can tell you, because I read it. I read it twice, y'all.
Just go. You doing better and, you know
details
doing
and
all
stuff.
that.
Because I read it.
More emphasis in it and all that. You making me more into it than
Listen, okay, so she met him at the studio. And she said, I guess he told her to take off her clothes. She said she had on a blue jean strapless dress. Blue jean strapless dress and some black and some wedges.
Hold on, but you forgot the part when she asked him first.
Asked him what? No, this is what he told her. This happened after that.
Yeah.
So she had on a blue jean strapless dress and she had on some wedges. And she said he told her to unzip it. And she okay. She unzipped it and she said her titties popped out. Very explicit. Her titties popped out. And he was like, do it slower for me. Okay, so I'm into the store. Okay, yes, do it slower. He asked her age. She said she was 20 and all this blase this. Okay, so she was an adult, so she's unzipping it and boom, you know, popped them titties out. And he was like, do it slower. And then she did it slower. And then she said, next thing you know, she was just there.
She said when them titties popped out, that dick popped out.
She said when them titties popped out, that dick popped out. That's what she said. She did say that, girl. So she unzipped the dress, dancing out slow, rubbing all over her body and all this stuff.
And he was playing with himself while she was doing it. And then she started walking around like she was a model and dancing sexually and all that. Then she walked up to him and she was like, when you gonna stop touching on yourself and touch me? And she was like, his eyes just brightened up like that was what he had been waiting on.
She said she lift them shades up, baby. You can just see that he lift them shades up. He always got on shades. Lift them shades up and was looking like, what you say? And she said, baby, he went into that pussy and was in that thing like a wild animal. And she was like, OMG.
She said he was in that thing like a monster, but in a good way.
Okay. She said, so then, I'm trying to think because I don't want to go.
After that, she said that he slung her on the bed.
And she was like, it was no bed, it was studio. Listen, she said she had to stop him.
Oh yeah.
Because she wanted to be honest with him about about her. She didn't want to lie to him at all. Yeah. And that's when she told him, y'all ain't gonna believe it. But the girl that's telling this story was only 16. Was only 16. When she said she was 16, I was like, damn, I don't even know.
It was on up in the story when you really found out that she was 16.
Yeah, you read the story, you're like, oh, these grown people. I mean, we grown, we can do this, we can listen to this, we can read this. But she said she's 16, and I'm like, and listen, y'all, she had her body, she told her body, I can't remember what it is, but I should have wrote it down.
We'll put it right here for y'all at the bottom, you know.
But I don't know what she said. I think she said 23, 34.
32, something like that.
Around the breast, 36, around that more ass than me. So you 16, you got all these. That's why he wanted her. And he said to her, baby, it ain't nothing that I already don't know. But you can't get mad because R. Kelly did marry Aaliyah, and Aaliyah was only, he was 27 and Aaliyah was 15. Even though she was famous and was an artist, that still was like, you can't marry a child. Right. A child can't tell you, yes, you can get married. It's just, you can't do that. It's just against the law. You can't do it. So they marriage was seized a year later because it was illegal. You can't be married to a child. So R. Kelly, I'm gonna tell this part too because R. Kelly wrote a song. I don't know was it this year or 2017, but I know it was recent. And because he said something about Bill Cosby, so I know it was recent.
No, this song is new.
Yeah, it's called
probably a month ago.
I Admit. And in that story, he said that he like him young, he like him old, and that he was molested himself when he was a child. So you don't know what they do to a person. Like, I'm not trying to be on his side. I ain't saying it's right to be sleeping with no kids. Because if somebody call me and say, oh, Creek, R. Kelly man slept with Tamia, I'm like, oh, we finna kill R. Kelly because you ain't finna be sleeping with my sister. That's just, that ain't right. I'm not saying he's right, but I'm saying you don't know what people go through. You don't know what people go through. You can't judge a book by its cover. You gotta know what somebody is going through in their life in order for you to just up and say that even if it's not right. So he's saying that yes, he's good with being a pedophile because this is what it's called when you have sex with a child. That's what it's called. A child cannot give you the right to have sex with them. But the thing is, this girl is letting the world know that he did not rape her, and that's what I like about the story. She's saying he did not rape me. Because just think
said she wanted to eat that man up like a piece of meat,
baby. She wanted him just as bad as he wanted her. So I feel like you can't just, you can't judge that because you just think back to you 16. Tell me you weren't having sex at 16. Tell me you weren't with an older man at 16 and you was loving him and you wanted to be with him at 16. 16, you think you was grown as hell. You can't say you did. I know at 16, baby, I ain't gonna sit up here and say I ain't have a grown man because I did. He was older than me. My parents knew that he was grown, but
date men, so
yeah, you ain't never date men, but I have dated men in my life. And my mama, he came to the house and all this stuff, and I was 16, and he was grown. He was like 21, 22. So you know what you was going through at the age of 16. So you can't just judge that because So 16, this girl want this man, and back to when they were about to fuck. So he was eating her pussy out, and she said she was just nutting and nutting and nutting and nutting and nutting and squirted all over his face, and it made him want her more. And she said after all the eating that he did, that he tried to stick his fingers in, baby, and she was too tight. And he was like, baby girl, are you a virgin? And she was so embarrassed. She put her head down and was like, yes, I am a virgin. He was like, you better put your head up and have confidence, honey. You better act like you're 21, honey. If anybody asks you how old you are, you tell them you're 19 and you act 21. That's what she said. He said. Facts. Okay, so they get into it, and he said he put it in, and she said it was hurting so bad. It was hurting her so bad, but she wanted to do it for him.
Tears coming down her
eyes. She said she had tears coming down her eyes. And she said he finally penetrated her, and it hurted so bad, but he was enjoying it, and that's all she could do is lay there and let him enjoy it. And he was like, oh, baby, it feels so good. I'm all up in this thing, blase, this and that, okay?
And she said next thing you know, he did some trick, and she was on top. And she said she was running him like she had been doing that for a long time.
She did say that, okay? So she's basically having sex with this man, She said he was feeding her coke, he was feeding her X pills, he was giving her liquor. She was going on tour with him, she was going to strip clubs with him. She said they fucked everywhere. She said airplanes, studios, restaurants,
dinner.
She said it didn't matter wherever they was.
In front of employees.
Okay, wherever they was a potential sex scene or was a sex scene, baby. She said they fucked everywhere. Every time they met, they was fucking.
And she said she was always in the mood because she always was drugged up, drunk.
Had pills in her, had X pills. He stuck it in her booty hole and all this stuff. Okay, so let's get to where she got his name tatted under her boob, okay? So she's calling him. She got the name tatted. You know, she's still staying with her grandma. Her grandmama is her only family, and she said she had a couple of aunts and cousins around. You know, cousin Keisha was around. So, you know, she never did see her family because she was leaving and going with him every day when she got out of school. She was meeting up with him at McDonald's. She said Southside, wherever he was. I guess it's Chicago where he lived. So I'm guessing she was in Chicago. That she was in Chicago. Girl, I get so excited and just, you know how I begin. But so she said she seen him playing basketball, but every time she saw him, it was a million people around him. Yep. It was always somebody screaming, yelling. She said that the people was so like desperate that they was all on him while he was playing basketball and was pouring and sweating. They still was all on him and stuff. Like they did not care, okay? So she said she got his name tatted and she was calling him, you know, trying to let him know, you know, I got your name tatted. I'm trying to show you what's up, but he never answered the phone. So she was like, okay, well, I'm here. He ain't answering the phone. So I'm just going to, you know, walk to my cousin Keisha's house. So she said she walked, bless you. She walked to her cousin Keisha's house and she seen his car in the alleyway on the way to Keisha's house. She knew it was his. Like, ain't nobody else got no car like him but him. So she said she looked and she said she could not believe it. She said her heart dropped into her stomach because she could not believe what she saw. Y'all, she said she saw her cousin Keisha giving R. Kelly head in the truck. She said she opened that door and she beat her cousin Keisha till she bled, y'all. Blood everywhere. And she said when she was done with her, she started beating on R. Kelly's ass. She said she was beating his ass, beating their ass. Do you hear me? She said she was so livid, honey. She was upset. She didn't see nothing but red, honey. Do you hear me? So she said while she was beating them, a car was just randomly driving by and she just waved him down and hopped in the car and deuces and was gone. She said he was coming over there. He came to the grandma house looking for her and said the grandma was like, oh my God, it's R. Kelly. And no, R. Kelly was really telling the grandma who he was. And she was like, baby, you got to tell me who you are. I know who you are. You here for my granddaughter out there? And she was like being rude to him. And the grandma was like, there ain't no way you talk to a man and all that. So when he came to the house and she got in the truck with him, girl, she said R. Kelly straight hit her in the mouth, baby. Hit her in the mouth, baby. She said she would bleed. She said
she turned her on though.
She said it turned her on. Yes, she did.
And they was fucking.
And she said they fucked in the truck. Yes, they did. They did, auntie. She sure said that, and she said she forgave him because she know he was angry. He was mad. She felt like it was her fault. It was her fault he was mad. So she ended up moving with him. They was getting sweets and stuff. She said one day the bodyguard, she had a bodyguard. The bodyguard was named Ray. And R. Kelly gave her, R. Kelly's name was Rob in the story. And the bodyguard was Ray. I think she gave everybody a different name because she said, I'm going to call them such and such. I'm going to call them this. So they don't mean it's necessarily their real name. So Ray was the bodyguard and R. Kelly ordered this bodyguard just for her. This bodyguard was for no one else but her, just to protect her, make sure she good, make sure she, she good. She said she went on tour with him. She went everywhere he went. She was there. She said she fucked him every day. Like the whole entire story is fuck. They basically was just fuck.
From sex and drugs.
Yeah, dressing, sex and drugs, like basically. I'm just stuttering her because I'm so excited about the story. So she said Ray came to the room one day and told her, R. Kelly said meet her upstairs and like some suites above her. And he said blindfold yourself and be naked and have a robe on and come with heels on. So she came up there, she had a blindfold on. And as soon as she came in, he said, open her robe, make sure you're naked. She opened it and she was naked. And she said, then R. Kelly said, turn around. And said, whoever else was in the room, y'all, was in this girl booty, in this girl pussy and all this shit. She said they had gave her some eggs, some coke, some everything. And, and they was fucking her. And she said she didn't even know who it was or what was going on. She said she was blindfolded and she was fucked up. And she said that, what happened? That she heard the girls in the background and she heard R. Kelly moaning. She heard 3 people moaning. 2 was fucking her and R. Kelly was being his meat watching and recording it. That's exactly what she said. Okay, so fast forward, she done fucked these bitches. Had threesomes.
The girl said she had fucked so many bitches she had lost count.
Yes. She said the next morning of the day of the threesome, that's when she first started fucking with the girls with him. She said he had gave her a line of crack, was it crack or cocaine? A line of cocaine, and told her to snort it. And then he did 3 lines on her ass, and he snorted all 3 of them. Then he ate that ass and fucked that ass and kept on fucking that ass, okay? So really, it was just, you know, a lot of sex. So then, fast forward, let's see what
she started fucking the bodyguard.
No, fast forward to she started recruiting other girls. She started being, she said instead of me laying back taking it, you know, I was Dominic in the room. I was fucking bitches.
She was bringing bitches to him.
Yep, she said I was eating pussy and eating ass and I loved it. She said she loved it. She said that's what she did. And then they fucked 5 dancers one night. She said her and one girl, they had bumped coochie so much that they left a puddle underneath them. It was a puddle underneath them. And she said R. Kelly was turned on by this shit. They was loving this shit. Blase, blase.
She said she woke up one morning, she had what? Dick in her pussy and dick in her ass.
Yup, that's what she said. So she said she was fucking niggas and bitches and whoever he wanted. Whatever he wanted, she did. And she did it, and she said she loved doing it. It wasn't a problem for her to do it. If she wanted to leave, she could have in the beginning. So fast forward to here go R. Kelly blindfolding her again, telling her to you know, come on in the room. I got a surprise for you today. And this when she fucked the bodyguard, Ray. She said, and that was the best sex she ever had. She said, now hold on, Ray. I think Ray's sex was before she started fucking other niggas, because she was like, this was the best dick she had besides R. Kelly. Oh, yeah. His was better. So I think Ray came before all the other people. So she fucking Ray, and R. Kelly's watching, and she said it felt so good. They was moaning. Both of them was moaning.
She said she was scared to moan.
Yep, she was scared to moan at first, and then she started moaning. And she did what he wanted to do, and he saw that they was enjoying themselves. So then he was telling them to stop, and they kept going. He said, y'all better stop. And they kept going, y'all better stop. And then he just pulled the nigga off him and was like, I said stop. So then, cause I'm trying to see. So then she said, yeah, she said she turned around. She said she was so high, but she opened her eyes and Ray was fucking R. Kelly in the ass. And she was like, oh my God, I just had sex with 2 bisexual men. This is exactly what she said. So then she said she passed out, y'all. Listen, R. Kelly was beating this lady. R. Kelly was beating this girl, and she kept running to her grandma's house, beating her, running to her grandma's house, beating her, running to her grandma's house. Then this last time that that he beat her, because we got to wrap it up because we running into the time now. The last time, because we deep in this story. Listen, so the last time she...
We'll have to do a part 2.
Probably so, yeah.
Talk about the song and all that.
What song? Oh, I admit, y'all. We gonna make sure we put a clip up in your clip.
Yeah,
you know what? We're gonna put a clip of what R. Kelly said in his song. It was a 19-minute long song that he wrote.
Then y'all, after y'all hear it, then y'all can go like hear the whole thing for y'allself. Cause we ain't gonna put the whole 19 minutes.
Yeah, we're just gonna put a clip of it. Y'all, okay. So she was getting sick. We ain't even telling about this part. They got fucked. So they fucked.
No, this was after. The grandma happened before that part.
You know what? We just gonna have to bring, keep watching. We're gonna bring part 2 because it was a long story.
It was.
And we really need to get to work and stuff. But we gonna bring y'all part 2 tonight after we get off. Yeah. So y'all stay tuned.
So we'll have part 1, part 2, and then most likely a mukbang.
A mukbang.
Yeah, whatever mukbang.
Yeah,
it's one of
them. So yeah, we're gonna do this part 1. Y'all be so excited to do this. This is what I love to do. Like vlogging and makeup and hair and fashion is my life. I do not want to go serve these people, but I enjoy serving because I like to do that too. But sometimes that's just not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do in my life. But I'm doing it to take care of my bills right now. Okay. But we will come back tonight. Us on the big screen, though. One day I'm gonna be on the big screen. Y'all gonna be like, look at Valkyrie. Yeah. One day, but I'm gonna keep on working until I get there, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, but we gonna come back, y'all, because we really gotta go, but we ain't wanna rush it. But we told y'all we gonna try to bring these vlogs in as much as possible.
I know y'all gonna be ready for part 2.
Y'all gonna be ready for part 2.
I know y'all is.
Y'all, it's
so we
about to
finna go
get
get this out for y'all before we go in. Go, you know,
try to edit it, go get it on there.
But stay tuned for part 2 and the mukbang, which is coming tonight, later on today.
Yeah, when we get off. Well, when I get off tonight, because I think I get off after you.
Yes, I get off before you.
Yes, but we will see you guys.
We're gonna see y'all guys later, though.
We love you.
Love y'all.
We love y'all. Peace.